Talk about great
we're back,
numbers
guys.
for Big Cat. He's got
Part
16 points. Oh no, bad time to slip up there, Kevin.
Look.
They got to stay focused.
And
Look.
taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of
Guess
smart basketball.
that really how's
trip
it?
to the free throw
Oh, I
line for
hate
him
that
tonight.
so much. I don't know. Somebody in the comments tell me how to change that, please.
On defense, the 76ers tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Oh, that wasn't.
In the last
Oh
month, let's see
God.
how the Sixers perform. Second in opponent shooting percentage, third in opponent points per game, and they also show up as a top 5 rebounding team.
And they've been outstanding defensively, as you can see from that ranking and opponent field goal percentage. They get after
Breakfast.
it and make everything a challenge.
Poked away.
It's mine.
Down low.
Right there.
Here's Anthony. Drops it
Yeah.
over for 2. Anthony's got his second.
Get on my
Another
level.
bucket in the paint. That's
Son.
something they just have not been able to stop today.
The
Oh,
defense is
of
all
course,
about
another foul.
disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now.
How's
is
that a
not
foul,
getting
ref?
it
Go
done.
on. Just kidding. I don't have a
Here's
foul.
Sloan, covered by Sanchez.
No, move. No, you're done.
And Sloan kicks to Okafor. And
Get that out of
foul
here.
called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Good foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here.
Ah, you hit rim.
He's getting his
Break.
first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Break.
And he sinks
Oh,
the
wow.
second. The Knicks leading by 5. Anthony kicks to Lopez.
Okay,
That one
all right, I
falls
like
coming
that.
off Anthony's feet.
Good passing.
Lopez has got 6 points.
How about the passing?
Dun,
They are
dun,
moving the
dun,
ball
dun,
without
dun,
any
dun.
thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Okafor sets the pick for Wallace.
Wow.
Rebounded by Sanchez. Big Cat's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
I'm open.
Goes back up.
Back.
A follow, no good.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the
Right there.
miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Wallace. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
That's not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Big Cat. He's got 16. In the corner, Aflalo with it. Porzingis passes to Sanchez. New York moving it around. Just 3 to shoot. The high post shot.
In.
Rebound by Wallace. The 76ers trail by 7.
Slow them down a little bit there.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's
I'll take that.
Sanchez. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Let's go.
He does more than just put 2 points.
Ah.
He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
On the defensive end, I want some of you to crash the glass and get control of the ball. The rest of you, leak out so we can get some easy transition points.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. He told his guys, be patient at the offensive end. Whatever we do, we cannot waste possessions with bad shot selection. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot. And the team
Oh,
is
green
struggling.
release.
And it's
Let's
good.
That
go.
was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Picked by Okafor. Wallace left side. Trying to get back on track. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't
Dude.
get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case,
What a
it
pass.
goes up for him. Boy, they've gone
Let's
on this
go.
run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Lets it go. Wallace with another miss.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. Assists
take another
like that
assist.
have typified their effort today.
Let's go.
Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively.
Oh.
Much more individual play at the other end.
Landry with the screen. Here's Sloan. And a miss there on the triple.
Been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
There's a minute 47 left here in the third quarter.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Lopez. Lance Stevenson comes in for Anthony. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. Smith the pass to Sanchez. And that one's good. Big Cat's got 9 points in the quarter.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Embiid the screen. Here's Marshall. Here's Gibson. And the rejection by Smith. Embiid, no good.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Smith the pass to Sanchez. Stolen by Jackson. To the paint. Garrett dishes to Marshall. Feeds it to Gibson. And the rejection by Smith. And that'll be...
Ah, yeah. Hey, down.
Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 17-6 run. Sanchez, he's in at point guard. Smith out there with Robert.
Try again, try again. Try it again, let's go.
Follow, and it's Anthony in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Kyrie Irving shot release, guys.
Here's Sloan. He's guarded by Aflalo. Here's Favors. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
What a game for Favors.
First
10
foul.
points, and he's been delivering
Foul.
a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has.
Foul.
Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
Carl Landry's checked in for Philadelphia.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress. Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill.
No. Ah, no, I'm the big man.
No, bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
I said
taking
big.
the technical there is the last thing you want to do. The
Why?
opposite of smart basketball. Yeah, I like that they have
The opposite of nothing. I never
in the second, despite being down.
Oh, I'll say
That's
another
exactly
one.
when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
How? How's that drawing contact?
And Sloan kicks to
Contact
Marshall.
what, word?
By Sanchez.
Well, where's the bad word too?
Passes it to Landry. He feeds it to Marshall. Outside Landry.
About to
Pocket
go
6.
down. It's going in right here.
Here's Favors. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Knicks leading by 11. Here's Sanchez. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet.
There's your
Anthony's
point,
got
right
6
there.
assists now in the game. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Picked by Okafor. Sloan passes to Marshall. No coverage that time.
Oh, we got it too.
And those are two
Shoe
teammates
size
right
too
there
big, though.
working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Oh, there you go.
To the paint, got a piece of it.
Aw.
And stolen by Favors.
I thought you were actually gonna pass better than that.
Landry dishes to Favors. He kicks it to Sloan. There's the feed to Marshall. Pick by Okafor. Favors passes to Okafor. From 10 feet out. Excellent D there from Aflalo. Knicks have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Anthony left side. And the pass to Sanchez. And again, it's New York.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Philadelphia's coach as he addressed his team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Wallace is checked in for Marshall. And he gets it to go. 8 points for Wallace.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Sloan in the corner.
Boy, the defense not right up on me. You
And
not
the
see that?
rebound goes to the Knicks. Big Cat's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Zinkas, he's checked in for New York. Landry with it. Now Anthony defending. Wallace. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Here's Sanchez. The pass to Carmelo. And the shot is good.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
What a great game for Anthony in this one. He has 12 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark. And this offense has really performed at a high level.
And Wallace gets double teamed. Okafor kicks to Landry. Here's Wallace. They get it back. Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
Here's Big Cat. He's covered by Favors. There's a good screen. Sanchez, the pass to Porzingis. New York moving it around. No good from Sanchez.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that. And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for New York.
At every opportunity,
Oh, but you can
they
make
managed to
that.
push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
And that produced great fruit for him in transition.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
Greg, we don't see conference opponents get swept very often, but this has been total domination.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Big Cat. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Okafor grabs the miss.
Well, the comeback hopes are out the window now. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, it's a done deal. It's wrap time for this group.
Here's Big Cat. A follow outside. So it's New York picking up the win. A confident win.
Josh, congratulations on the win. What elements of how the team played will you take into your next game?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He's racked up a double-double with
See you
points
guys.
and rebounds tonight.